Alright, let's go. Yo, go to Safari. Ooh, let me change controllers. Magic. Everything. Ooh, I just put the game. We gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look at me, man, I've been feeling like a savage. I'ma make it happen. Bank account for my son, he run after struggle. All I do is hustle. I'm ready to rumble. Oh wait, oh my, I'm right. For my brothers, I'm right. Anytime. Oh, my bad. Diva. Oh my days.
Well, the onset of fall weather, Coach, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back. Let's go. Back, 30. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Be there! 180! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Showing it! No! Here we go! Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but it definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Oh my, come on, boys.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Back to throw. Stevens.
Whoa,
Open man is Michael
right over your
Thomas.
head.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
To throw on second down, Stevens. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
59, check, 59. Watch the screen.
From the gun, Stevens. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
X3, 218, chopper. 59. Here we go, D, get off the field.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Stevens. And that is going to be incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. He'll have a first down past the 40. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning balls turn. One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun, Stevens. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs. Angles, thus the incompletion.
On fourth down, here comes a Steeler punter, Jordan Berry, to kick it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incomplete. Sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. They'll run it with Coleman. And he works free. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them.
Man, you know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
On the double.
12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
We got three, fellas. We got 3.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Go, Jackrabbit. Come on. Go.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the 1st, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down.
56 is the mic. Let's go. Deep grip.
On 4th down, Stevens. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
And the Steelers first down.
Throwing on first down. Stevens. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10.
Check, 59. Smooth.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Go, go.
From the gun, Stevens. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
15-1. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Check, 59.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
The offense retains possession.
Check! 230. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
On 3rd down, it's Vaughn, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Niners 12.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Big ass. Hey, alert 3.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. Space to maneuver at the 40. Tevin Coleman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
Here we go.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And this time he'll be stopped short of the touchdown. It's Robbie away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Roethlisberger and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better. Probably not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Hey, Delta. Here we go. Hey.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
The goal. For any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
At the Steelers' 10-yard line.
Here we go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I can't believe they even let you play.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
It's Coleman here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. 98 to Mike. Watch the slant. Tight dog.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown. Tevin Coleman on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
From the 31, Roethlisberger. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Joker, 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 Joker. Check, crouch, new draw, Corker. Get it.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield.
First down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Hey, box drop, box drop. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Five.
Looking to throw on second down. Stevens eluding the pressure right.
You ain't going nowhere.
The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. On first down, Stevens escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
That's the end of the
Leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot.
Yeah, I'm back on Mike.
They managed to get it done.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. Open man is born. He's at the 30.
Go.
Past the 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Come on, Man United. Win this game, boys.
77
by the way, Man United.
yards.
Oh, you
And the
might probably
Niners are
watch
able to
it.
stretch their lead.
I'm watching that match as well. Thank you. I can finally time. Seems like in this league, I can time field goals, but in other leagues, apart from the one I'm saying, other leagues, I cannot time field goals at all. Oh, Sheffield United's players injured. That's the.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Oh, yeah, fielded. Oh my
and that'll
gosh!
carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Sherman should have an interception this game,
The
but
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see
that was a nice
what
throw.
they
That was a
have
nice throw.
planned.
That was a nice
Because
throw.
some teams script to start a half.
That is
Other teams
really
just go,
annoying.
okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These
Cannot-
things work
it
well
should not
for
be
us.
letting this guy go.
And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Keep it. Oh no, thinking.
And taking it across
Yo, does he not?
midfield
Does
and
that guy not
inside the
fumble?
45. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
It's going over the top.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
That's
This
cool.
is complete to Michael
feel good.
Thomas. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two
Feel
shy
good
of
deep
the
hold,
30.
no,
The Steeler first
look
down on the
up, look
pickup
up.
of 11 yards.
Nah, man, come on, boys. What's too many chances?
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Yes, thank you.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Ford be getting
D
sacked.
Ford able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
To stop him getting up.
Rookie
I don't get why he
QB
uses him.
struggling, gets thrown
I
down
get he's
to the
faster
ground
than
there,
the
but
office
yeah,
grab and
maybe
everything.
this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When does he
Oh, yes.
And he's
Good
gonna go
sack.
down
Nick
again.
Bosa.
Nick
When you get your
Bosa
X Factor as well, my
is the
D
one
line
that
is
drops him
good.
this go around, and that's
Really
pass rush
very
getting
good
strong
run.
here.
It's gonna be-
Back-to-back sacks. Need
stuff.
something for deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's
Third
third
and
and
34.
very
This is going
long.
deep.
Looking to throw. Stevens.
He's got it.
And that is
Oh my
incomplete.
gosh.
And we're into the second half
He
now. This is an
almost
offense that
got
continues to
burned.
struggle with this.
Like, burned.
Totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball
Patterned
like
it.
we saw there. I don't know. The
I
rhythm
see he's doing.
seems
Oh,
off.
no, he's not.
Barry on the punt as he gets this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the offense will take over with a new set of
I need to get
downs.
my passing with this team better because at the moment, I don't even know. Maguire, what are you doing, bro? Come on, man. 80 mil play and you're doing that. Oh, my back.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
I don't know if I'll
Now,
be
we
able
always
to have
talk
time,
about
enough time to
getting
fix
into
it.
the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they?
Should put him on the street.
Everything is working for them.
Should put him on the
Every
street.
move
Should put
they
him on the
make
street.
works.
You know
It
what?
clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
65, 65.
Honestly, I don't get it. You're just leaving.
There's Garoppolo to throw. He's going to walk one deep left.
Oh, well, to be fair, you know what? That's why he ran it, because he knew he could beat me into that.
And his guys will take over at their
Oh,
own
wow.
44-yard line.
I didn't. I feel that's one of my times. Maybe I was trying to run that
The
way.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to put it away.
Left. Oh, damn.
The punter doesn't exist, guys.
Let's go 2-0. Come on, Martial.
The team anymore. I just cut it.
God, this guy gets me with that. I'm not gonna lie.
Offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on his drive. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's gonna be casualties at times.
I'm stripping.
We're trying to win a game.
And brought down before they get it
I can't lie.
inside the
That's
10 of the
he's
7.
some good.
The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. They'll try
Fake
and
or
run
not?
for it on first
Oh,
and
bro,
goal.
come on.
And
Who
we
is that?
stopped up after only a couple
Armstead,
of yards as
man,
he
come
gets
on.
it down to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Just do not let Stevens guard. Okay.
2nd and 5.
Thank
Looking for
you.
Thomas, but that's
Oh, go.
intercepted.
To the house, go.
No anticipation.
Manu.
Yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
No, come on.
Stating the obvious, this is going to be one that the rookie quarterback is going to want to forget pretty quickly.
One quarterback has not gone through this in their rookie year.
Yeah, they all have. I guess it's cliche, but these are the ones you hope to grow from, right?
It's
Just part of life on the road in the NFL. He has to learn from it and grow.
Run. Their players are quick though.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown,
Kevin
San
Coleman, that's
Francisco.
amazing, man.
Kevin
Getting the
Coleman.
X Factor on him was probably the best, one of the best things I've ever.
Touchdown. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is. But not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it.
Mata.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Huh?
The Steeler offense here about
The only
ready for
reason
the
I'm
next
doing the
drive. There are
same
parts of their
thing is because
last
I know you
drive
can't
they'd
stop
like
it.
to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together Charles a
If I'm
nice
getting one play
sustained drive to get
touchdowns
it
from
down the
doing
field.
that.
Yeah, and unfortunately
Why are you so?
one thing that matters is part 2.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. That one nearly
Why
30
you-
yards, 29 officially.
I'm not an amazing Madden player, but if I see something someone can't do, or can't defend, I'm gonna
As you
exploit it.
pointed out, so far he's gotten
Like,
hits.
I don't
That's
think
been
I'm
the
wrong
issue
for that
at all,
because
but the teammates,
I
the
look
other
at the
guys,
rules where I play every
they've been
game.
shut
If
down.
I've been
That's
doing
why
this
the guys have to feel
3
pretty
times in a
good,
row
even
now,
though he's
if I did it 3 times in a row to get it
Yeah,
every
he
time,
topped
no.
100 with that
The max I
last
do is
catch.
twice in a row because that's what it says in the rules. Most of these times I'm getting one play touchdown. There's nothing I can do to stop that. If I get one play touchdown, I'm not just gonna change up what I'm doing when I know somebody can't stop it. If someone's run defense is poor, then I'm just gonna exploit it.
On second down.
Because that's what people when I played against people who are very good at the game, that's what they do against me.
It's intercepted at
And I
the
don't think he can
goal
really
line.
be complaining at me like this when he's throwing picks like that. So I don't honestly, I don't know. Maybe you man, who other people in the league who watch this will think that I'm wrong for doing this, but if every time I've ran, okay, cool. You know what?
Understand
I
this.
said that's a
You
change
saw
up.
zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball
See, look.
and be decisive with it.
It's not just the same thing because I get you like that. That's what I mean. Like you can't complain. You literally can't complain. You can't complain. Oh my days! What's wrong with him, man? Bro, nah, man. Come on, man. All my stats. Come on. Well, at least you know what, that's on stream, so Now I'm angry. But why are you quitting, man? Why are you quitting, man? It's never that deep, bro. You're too. Oh my days. That was Deebo Samuel's first touchdown as well.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story flip if I let you tell it.
Did this guy just leave?
So you feel it.
Yo, I think Steelers just left the thing. Yo, I think Steelers left the whole franchise. Steelers just left the... Wow, Steelers... When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chocolates opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. That's annoying. That is really annoying, but... nothing I can do. If you watch this, thank you.